to my channel. My name is Alaysia Chantae. If you don't know, now you know, and since you know, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. If you would like to see how I got this soft green smoky eye cut crease, then just keep on watching. First, I'm starting off by priming my lids just to get everything one color, and to do that, I'm using the Milani 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer in the shade 0910. The palette that we're using today is the ABH Subculture palette, and the first shade that I'm going to use is Fudge, and I'm just going to start off by packing that into my crease and making sure to wing it out a little bit. And I also forgot to mention that I did put tape on my eyes, as you guys can see, and I just did this to make sure that my eyeshadow is super sharp. That's what I wanted for this look, and the tape just helps. Going back into the palette, the next shade that I used was All Star, and I just literally put that on top of the first shade, Fudge, and blended those two together. The next shade that I'm using is Roxy, and that's just going to go in my transition area to blend out the two previous colors that I put in my crease. Next, I'm going to take Axis, and I'm just going to pack this into my outer corner, and it's also going to get blended into my crease just a little bit, just to deepen things up. Next, I'm going to get into cutting my crease, and I'm going to use that same 2-in-1 from Milani, and I'm just going to do the little trick where you put a little bit on your lid and look up, and that's going to give me the starting point of my cut crease. Next, I'm going to go into the shade Electric and put this all over my lid, and you guys, my terrible lighting did this color no justice. Just know that it really did show up, and it was really pretty in person. And to finish this off, I just went back into Axis and I blended that onto the outer and the inner corners of my eyes just to give this nice ombre effect. And I just love the way that it came out, you guys. So now we're jumping into skin, and of course I'm going to be using two primers. So first I'm going to go in with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop primer. This primer is really on the sticky side. This is like my second time using it. I'm still not sure how I feel about it, so I just wanted to give it another try. And right here I'm going in with the Smashbox Photo Finish primer. And for foundation, I'm going to be using the Black Opal True Color foundation in the shade, I do not remember my shade. Everything will be in the freaking description box for you guys. Next, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer to highlight, and I'm using the shades Deep Olive and Chestnut. First, I'm applying Chestnut under my eyes, on my forehead, the bridge of my nose, and a little bit on my chin. And right on top, I'm going to go in with Deep Olive and add just a little bit to add more brightness to the high points of my face. When blending out my concealer, I like to start with the areas that need less coverage first. So I start with my chin, I move on to my forehead, then the bridge of my nose, and then my under eye area, just to make sure that under my eyes has the most coverage and the most brightness. Oh my gosh, y'all, I really want to mention that we finally hit 800 subscribers. Like, yes, y'all, we're definitely going to hit 1,000 this year. And I just want to give a big thanks to everyone that has subscribed so far for all of the support. It really means a whole lot to me. But enough with all the gushy stuff. We're getting back into the makeup. To set my highlighted areas, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Megaglo contouring kit, and I'm just going to use that lighter shade. Now I'm going to contour my face using the Black Opal True Color Foundation Stick in Black Walnut. I just put some on the back of my hand and tapped it into the areas that I wanted to contour, which were my cheekbones and my forehead. Now to deepen my contour, I'm going to use the Black Radiance contour palette, and I'm just using the bronzer and the contour from there. First, I'm going to go in with the bronzer just to make sure that my contour is blended into my actual foundation, and then I'm going to go in with the contour shade just to deepen up my contour a little bit. And I also use this foundation, not foundation powder, contour powder to contour my nose. And for blush, y'all already know what it is, the BH Cosmetics Blush Neutrals palette. I'm just going to mix two of those blushes, apply that to my cheekbones, a little bit to my forehead, and then a little bit to my nose as well. Moving back into my eyes, I just took fudge on a small angled brush and went around my cut crease to sharpen it up. And for my lower lash line, I went back into Axis and just blended that out. I also went back into Electric and just added a little bit to the center of my lower lash line. And to set my face, first I went in with the Mario Badescu Aloe and Green Tea. And then I went on top with the LA Colors Matte Setting Spray. After working my setting spray in with a sponge, I move on to highlighting. And to highlight, this is something I always use as well. I'm using the Too Faced Prismatic Highlighter in You Light Up My Life. This particular shade is bomb for chocolate girls. For lips, I'm using the Makeup Revolution Matte Lipstick in Bow Down. And I'm also going to use the NYX Butter Gloss in Praline. And first, I'm applying the liquid lipstick, and then I'm adding the gloss right on top. So this is the finished look, you guys. I really love how this came out. It kind of gives me soft glam vibes. And I just love a soft green and a soft pink lip. It does something to me. Really hope that you guys enjoyed this look. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you haven't joined us already, y'all. We're at freaking 800. 1,000 is right around the corner. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.